Hello and welcome back to Middle-earth and another beautiful day in Eastern Mordor here, where we are awaiting the approach of a couple of reunited kingdom armies. We have taken a very commanding position, as always, on the hill. So here comes their Knights of the White Tree. I'm going to... we're going to get caught by my slingers, but I'll run into them with my cav. My wains, rather. Took out about half of them. Wow. Yep. Do that again. And one more time. All right. Let's just kill this guy. There we go. Great job, Waynes. Didn't take any losses there. Now they do have a unit of archers. I think most of the rest of this is swordsmen, though. We already have some routers. But I want to hold off, I think, before we chase them. I'm just bringing my berserkers in the area to cause fear. I don't want them to go berserk quite yet, because we do have this other army to face, and if they're berserk, I can't control them. Got a nice route going on here. Let's get these guys. So they're skirmishing away from the Waynes. Contact. No. Oh, geez, we got caught by the swords. Okay. Well, we all get out of here, though. Berserkers down for some more morale pressure. Our axes here are getting sandwiched. But doing pretty well. There they go.
The enemy flee from the field like frightened goats. Hunt them down.
Alright, so here comes the other force. This has tougher units in it, but it looks like they're running away. Okay. We're gonna try to run them down. Don't know how tired they are, but I'm thinking they're probably pretty tired. And it would be nice to eliminate this stack. They've got some King Spearmen, a few units of swords, and a couple units of men-at-arms. So hopefully they're utterly tired. My guys are going to be tired. They may get away from the Wains because of this rough terrain, though. And the Wains are going to be moving slow because they're already tired from doing all that running around. And my cav is slow as well. So this may not work. Alright. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Are they gonna turn around? They are all utterly tired. Classic feigned retreat from the Reunited Kingdom. Alright. You know, I think the Berserkers could basically take these guys. So we're gonna Warcry them. Skirmishers and archers will just be around to flank and stuff. Or get killed. I was hoping my berserkers would actually, like, charge in. Great. Oh, the berserkers doing pretty good. They're tired. Looks like these other guys are trying to get away. Let's do a charge.
The enemy warlord shows his worth.
All right.
Nothing. Any of our warriors would die rather than.
Great. Yes.
No longer a battle. This is a hunt. No, a coward.
Very, very nice. Alright, a few routers off in the distance, but we've killed both of the enemy commanders. So it's a heroic victory, lost about 30 men and killed over 1,000. Very good. Berserker's not getting quite as many kills there. They weren't in the fight quite so much. Okay, took very minimal losses. Okay, Fornhood is now under siege. We have not seen that yet. Again, I think this is a pretty decent force. They've got great axes of Rhun. This is a unit we can train eventually. We need to take some... Well, we have it. We have a place here where we can build them, but we're going to need to get that specialization building the tributary camps. So you need a place in North Rhun, which this counts as. And then you can train slingers and the great axes. Okay. Now, in the last episode, here we are. I think this is the unit, the Rangers of Athelion. These all have enough movement points to hit me if I were to besiege Saragon. So I don't quite want to do that. Maybe I'll wait for another whack. But here, this is what I like. Let's bring my cavalry a bit closer. Maybe I'll send these over here. And what we're going to do is try to get this city, Morduath, without a fight. They've got a garrison of 4 units, and they've got a couple of family members, some king spearmen, and some swordsmen, it looks like. Alright. Oh, so in the settlement, they've got 3 family members here. Okay, so this may be tougher than I thought. But this stack is looking less menacing than I previously believed it to be. Are we in 33 or 34 now? I don't know. So, the city garrison is going to be coming from our right. There it is over there. Okay, we're in the woods, which I don't like. We are close to this area of fields. Nice thing about fields, if you're using wains, is that they count as open territory. That means you can send your wains over here. There's not going to be any terrain problems. But I think this looks like it's just off the edge of the map, unfortunately. So we won't be able to use this except for maybe a tiny bit of it. Maybe like this actual strip. And then there's some terrain problems involved in getting even over there. Actually, we don't have wains. What am I thinking about? Great. So we can just go through the woods without worrying about it. Although, you know, the terrain is going to impact our cavalry. Okay, so what we're going to do is hit this army first. It's going to come from right over here. Let's get our horse archers. And the tricky thing about this particular fight is going to be the family members, because it's not enough for them to rout off the field. We have to make sure that they are actually killed. So we're going to want to make use of our Spearmen of Rhun to try to catch them. We've got a couple of very small units of Warband. I think I'll keep them back here. And our Berserkers, another very small unit. We'll keep them here to attack the infantry. We're going to put our skirmishers up front and archers kind of behind here to bait the AI into rushing our line. And Fand is still alive. It's always good. Put a slinger unit up here. Alright, what am I missing? Okay, these nomadic watchmen. This is actually a good unit to have, I guess, against Cav. So where are they? Right there. Okay. Swords, militia, swords, and the bodyguard. The main army is way up here. This is a little bigger. It's got 2 family members. Actually, it's not any bigger. 2 units of swords and just some understrength stuff. But these 2 family members are going to make this more challenging. Alright, slingers are slinging already. Horse archers. I do want to keep them around here so they can, you know, run down the enemy general. So I'm not going to send them over there to harass yet. Run. all sticking around to fight, which is good. I didn't want them to withdraw. We'll ride down these guys, and Warband will throw in against the family member. And of course, archers will leave them right there. Winning against these Dark Helms. There they go. And the family member is routing, but there's nowhere to run, which is good, so we should get him.
Enemy warlord flees from our warriors. Attack and drop.
Great. Still got a unit of swordsmen over there. So let's bring the Dark Helms. But this other army is retreating. So they're going to go into the city, which is okay. I'll put that under siege, I think. And they're gone. With nowhere to run.
This is no longer a battle. This is a hunt.
Right,
No,
hold up.
a coward chase.
Okay. So that's the end of that. This army is just going to leave the field. And again, they're probably going to retreat inside the settlement. Okay, but we took, is that like 90 or so losses? That's more than I thought. Probably a lot of friendly fire. Yeah.
We shall rule.
Okay. That's fine, because there's no other Reunited Kingdom forces over here. And there are none for quite some distance. Great, we've got one old noble here in Mulsad, a very small garrison. So we will put this under siege. It's got a wooden wall, so there's a bit of a platform for those archers to get up onto and shoot. But we'll bring the cav around to join forces, and then we can assault that next turn. Here, I think I want to leave Ulwar right where he is. Great. And then eventually we can give this the same treatment that we gave Athrad Morn, you know, capturing it with the intent to hold it. Okay, in the south, nothing has changed. In Rovanian, again, we're just kind of playing a waiting game, I suppose. You know, maybe we could sack this because I don't think this has been taken yet. Wow, they built a timber wall there, though. Good for them. That's the highest level of wall you can get to. It's a very useful wall level because it's effectively a stone wall, but the difference is that you can't bring ladders to it or siege towers. So that means the only option is rams, or I guess, you know, catapults and things. So we'll see how this siege develops. 4, 3, 7, 8. All right, are we to a point where let's train one of these, and then I think we'll hit this stack. Any other economic stuff we can do? I don't really think so. Wow, Fornhood stuck around. Oh, so some faction just got eliminated. But before we check that out, yeah, it looks like North Rhun beat Dorwinion. I don't think they can keep that up for very long. And so eventually Dorwinion's probably going to take this, unless I'm missing some North Rhun army. Okay, Harondor. So all those alliances are now canceled because the faction is eliminated. Okay. Oh, did Dunland also get eliminated? Oh, jeez. Wow. And the Bjornings have allied with Ravanian. Wow, okay. We got a couple of economic buildings online, so our finances are, you know, holding steady. Back up to over 10,000. And again, I want to keep, you know, doing like this, just kind of mustering my economy to the extent that I can. Okay, here comes a relief army. It's nothing too serious, but we are going to take that city. And again, just checking the south. Khand has not showed its face. What we're saving up for is this. This is 16,000. We're actually not too far. A couple of turns if I don't, you know, do any building or training. But we did build the horse breeders, I think it was. Yep, in Raycoast. Give us a small boost. Another thing I could consider here is roads. Crop rotation would be very nice. Couple hundred extra profit. Well, 150, 107, you know, 120, something like that. So I'm not going to invest in that right now. Let's see, how much? 46, 49. I could almost justify, you know, this. It looks like it gives me 100 and 40. So it'd be like a net 70, 100, you know, or so, and that, I don't know. Don't feel like throwing the money at it right now. I need stuff that's going to give me more benefit. Let's just send a spy around. Yeah, nothing's coming from up here. Alright, we got some very confident nobles who think they're going to attack Rovanost. And one turn we'll have Homeland Dominion. Okay, they are not attacking me here. So, do I want the Cav in this battle? Sure. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be heading out of the city anyway. Yep, a couple of family members, all the same stuff that we saw last turn. Okay, so this is one of the new settlements for the Dunedainic cultures. You haven't seen this yet, so this is a brand new preview. This is 3.4 version settlements. This is Weba 84's work. And what he's done here is basically made a Dunedainic settlement plan that's, you know, one level. It doesn't have a big hill in the middle, and so that it's just a bit less imposing than the one that we had used previously. Okay, we've got towers here, and so I think we do have a lot of swordsmen as well. But I think we're going to have to try to make several openings, which unfortunately means we're going to take some heavy losses. I'm going to, I think, put the slingers, the skirmishers, on tower duty, or ram duty. I thought we had another one. Guess not. Okay, so we'll take these small units of warband as well, and we will just hope that they can make it to the gates. I'm going to put the skirmishers over there. Let's put these guys right here. Actually, I could use those nomadic watchmen, but I think I'd rather keep this as a mostly intact unit to face the enemy cavalry. Because we have 2 family members in the city. There are some archers on the walls, but I'm really not worried about them. I mean, you know, there's I think 17 of them. They're going to hit me. There's really nothing I can do about that. We only have 2 units of axemen here. Alright. Send them like here. Eastland Dark Helms, something like that. And do have archers, but I don't... Oh, we do have more skirmishers there. Jeez. But let's actually keep them back, because they are a useful unit. So we're going to attack the walls. Now this may push these units off the walls, actually. And, you know, it doesn't look like they have much of a defense at back at the gate. Maybe these swordsmen are going to come down. Oh, jeez. Well, we actually made it. Great.
Our warriors have reached the enemy gate with the ram.
Took 29% damage on the way from these towers. So what would be cool is to capture this stuff, but we're going to need to get, you know, our units in there, and it means we're probably going to have to be fighting. Although we could grab this one and then head up the street here and over into the plaza this way. So the nice thing, you know, this settlement has some different sort of street plans to get used to, and there are some ways you can sort of sneak around.
Your warriors have broken the gate. The way is open.
Okay, so we've got the
Let your
gate,
men kill all the cowards inside.
but I don't want to run in yet. Those are tough guys who will be able to beat me. I think what I want to do is wait for this wall to come down, and then send my skirmishers over to like capture this tower, and then we'll just send my troops up the street. We'll just ignore the walls. Okay, so if we're going to do that, we're going to want our spears over here. Okay, and there go... Is that the archers?
We are through the walls. Now let the slaughter begin.
Alright, we got both of them. So, I want the skirmishers to capture this tower so we can have a bit of an easier time running through this opening without getting that tower fire. I could probably do the same thing over here, but these bowmen might... Nope, looks like they're not going to try to defend it, so let's... Quick, grab the tower. Grab that tower. Let's start getting in. Alright, we got it. So let's halt and try to take out these bowmen with our skirmishers. Nah, we're not getting any of them. Okay, I could try to grab the gate too. Thought I told you guys to climb up. Maybe not. Okay, so we got that tower. There's the heavy cav. I do think it's worth trying. Come on, man. Just, they're within range. I promise you. Alright. So we're gonna have to do this. Oh, now we can. Alright, let's get up here. We're winning slightly. Haha, I got the gate. Actually, let's leave them up here on the wall because these swordsmen may just head down, and they will then recapture the gate. But we want to get it back. Are they gonna come after my warband? They may. So. Alright. Okay. Let's bring out my cav through. Dark Helm's in here? No, I don't. Shoot. Okay, so the spear types are going to go down here. Oops. Went through the building there a little bit. Alright, we want to block that cav. They're going to, of course, pull off a charge in the middle of a settlement. Something I could never do. Okay, but we're going to come around a family member. Slingers actually won that fight, or the skirmishers. And we're going to capture the gates again, so that's cool. Not that it's going to do us a lot of good. To the white tree. Alright, you know what? Let's just hit them in the back. And these guys are winning easily. Okay, the Dark Helms are in, though. I wish I could get my cav around here without... Well, actually, we do have that tower, so let's do exactly that. Let's bring the cav this way. And hopefully we keep the settlement. Yeah, because they're going down. They're going straight down. Okay, great. So that means my berserkers are theoretically safe to run in here. I can fight these guys with my cav if I want. Dark Helm's in. I'm losing a lot of axe. And we're very low on spears. Great, we still have the gate. And the gate's firing on them. So let's, yeah, let's hit them with those berserkers. A little risky in a settlement battle. Because these towers are firing and I can't control them, of course. Okay, so we have lost the fight over there. Let's take out these guys. Okay, the Berserkers are going to help when it comes to the plaza. Because that's where these swordsmen are holed up. So hopefully they're going to go straight there. Yep, we are not built for this type of fight. We're going to lose all of these guys. King's swordsmen are whittled down quite a bit. Okay, the Berserkers are going this way. We're going this way. And again, I'm going to hope that Fanned faction leader will stick around. Here come the Berserkers. Not going to be as effective against cavalry. Okay. Bodyguard units routing. Swordsmen routing. Alright. Killed one of their commanders, and the next one is in here somewhere. There is just one left. Alright. So that was a pretty bloody fight. We lost 350. Yep. We lost basically a full unit of skirmishers. We lost all of our nomadic watchmen, basically. Our spearmen of Rhun and our axemen also got really badly hit. Okay. Ooh-hoo-hoo. This is a nice prize. Let's do that. Let's lay desolate. And you know, my guess is there's still enough population here so that we can still, you know, come back and take this. What do we have in here? Just mustering fields, town councils. Okay, one turn left on that. I think what I'm going to do then is start working on Homeland, or I guess it would be Outland Dominion in Rovanos, because I do want this to be useful. I'm trying to see if I get anything cool at high tiers here. Probably not. Just get some local levies out of it. But this is a chief settlement, so it'll be a place where I can retrain mercenaries, so I'm going to want this to start growing. Alright, we got more Duath. Now we can have a bit of trade going, I guess, in theory. And do I want to keep it? Because the armies here are really not that threatening. I could almost do this. I could almost, well, what would that look like? Maybe a unit of archers? Another unit, or how about these warband? That gets me to 70. It's pretty close, but that's going to tick up once this Homeland Dominion is done next season. So, yeah, we're going to keep trucking. I want to keep the Homeland Dominion in here for now. Again, it is doing me a bit of good in terms of my ratio for Dominion buildings. But yeah, then we'll see how this looks. Population 6,472, so this is another good target for a sacking. My emissary up to serve as another kind of spy. And then we'll have the two armies meet right around Saragon. That's great. Okay. Anything else we need to do before the end of the turn? We could spend some money. We could just build this. Yep, let's do it. I've been wanting to do it. Let's do it. Ugh, okay. Right, we're going to retrain there. Let's see how our treasury looks at the end of this turn. Okay, there's another Dorwinian army. Okay, over 10,000. Great. Great, great, great. Oh, it looks like they got beat. Good for you, North Rhun. Keep it up. Keep that up. Ravanian and Adunabar are at peace. Okay. We've got our Riders of Rhun in Tham. Athrad Morn as a homeland dominion. Morduath is looking better in terms of its public order. Great. Oh, check this. Armored War. Oh, I love this. All right, Gandor the Hunter up in Tham. Oh, there's no image for it. Oh, no. All right, we've got to check that out. So this might be something for 3.4. I can't quite remember. But what did this do? +3 security versus assassination attempts. +1 troop morale. +1 to valor of commander's bodyguard. And I wish I could read the description of it, but that might be something we just added recently. Again, I'm playing a version of the mod that's not quite, that's not released yet. So there's still a couple of things that we might want to finish up. So anyway, that's cool. He probably got that because he had the highest. He's in a settlement with the highest level of military development. Okay. Do I want to go here? Right next to Mulsad. The risk is that that it's a bit too soon. All right, I think I want these guys to beef up the garrison. But you know, in terms of public order, if I'm really going to do this with starting to build the homeland dominion, I may not want to take this next settlement immediately, but I do want to keep the pressure up. So let's go let's go next to it. If they don't attack me, fine. If they do, that's also fine. Maybe I'll end up with a city. And you know, I think I'll just keep kicking this guy away. I just can't be bothered to fight him right now. Alright, they are building up here a little bit. But I think rather than going for Rovanost, I think I want to do the building here. Because this is going to hurt. Okay, no, it's not bad. I've already built fishmongers here. This is a financial settlement, that's what I would want out of it as well. Our economy is looking pretty good now. 6,000, even with that building. Oh, I wonder what happened to sort of kick it over. I mean, taking more Duath, I guess. 198 in trade, 466 in income. Okay. Still, I think there's something else that I must have done. Oh, I guess it's that homeland dominion over in Athrad Morn. Okay. We'll retrain that. And it's going to take 11 seasons to build this. Alright, so now I'm in a position where I can build something here. I think mustering fields would be a good idea. I'm going to want to build all of the military development in Thordram anyway. And then eventually, you know, I'll be able to get some really great units from here. Alright. well, I think we've done enough for one episode. In the next one, we'll see how the Reunited Kingdom responds to this. We'll see if they attack me here. But I feel like we're sort of closing the bag on them a little bit around the Sea of Nurn, and I think we're beginning to turn the tide. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.